Big game in today's episode. Big game. We are playing league leaders Wadi Degla. I think that's how you say it. And microphone is switched from that side to this side. I know, I can't get my mind up, I know. But big episode, so let's get straight into it.
This is one man's journey. A journey which will see him travel the world in search of the unattainable. Some say it is impossible, and he has more chance of Taylor Swift removing that restraining order. Who will he meet? Will he handle a strange cuisine? And how many times will he be sacked this time? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Hexagon Challenge 2.
Hello and welcome back to the Hexagon Challenge. How are we doing? I hope you are well. And we're back with the Wadi Degla game and the Heartland game, which I promised from the last episode. I'm going to quickly go through what's happened since the last episode, which was the two games against Cotton Sport, if I remember correctly. We played in the Egyptian Cup second round, my first experience in this kind of competition, and the Sheriff, who is Sharif Ben Gargala, whatever, that is a new signing, the Algerian signing, the striker. In the comments, I asked for nicknames, and someone said the Sheriff, so he is now called the Sheriff. He got 2 goals in that game, really happy with that. We then played Union Police, or Police Union even, whichever way you like to put it, and we won again very comfortably, 2-0, another clean sheet. Really happy with that result. Marous and Sorbet coming in with the goals. Sorbet again, since bringing it back from loan, has just been banging them in, so I'm really happy. And we just played Al Ganish, and we beat them 1-0. Thought it was going to be a 0-0 because we just couldn't seem to get a goal. The Sheriff finally getting a goal for us, which cheered me for a little bit because we wasn't in full gear in that game, which makes me a little bit worried about the Wadi Degla game today, because we really need. We can't afford to slip up today. You'll see we're still 6 points behind Ishmaeli. We're 3 points behind them. 6. So I wish it was 3 points. We're 6 points behind them. We're coming to the end of the season. I think there's 9 games left of the season. The season doesn't end until, you can see, it's the 10th of April. The season doesn't finish until like June or something. So we've got 9 games left, and we're 6 points behind 4th place, which is Confederation Cup qualification. So we're now in a similar situation to Manchester United in real life. I feel like we need Confederation or Continental Football, which is either Champions League or Confederation Cup. Then obviously for reputation wise and finance wise, because as well as I was looking through the club, one of our sponsors is a continental competition. So obviously if we don't qualify for this season, we will lose just under £200,000, which it's quite a big chunk of our pie. It's the blue one here. You can see obviously the biggest pie is the chunk of the pie is the stadium sponsor, but it's still quite a big chunk of our pie that we need. So if we can't catch them in the league, maybe we have to win the Confederation Cup, because we're 6 points behind. There's 9 games to go. Maybe we can catch them. I'm hoping we can, but we might have to win the Confederation Cup just to get continental football next season. It would be. I don't think the board were very happy. I think I was around top of the league is what I've been expected to achieve. As you can see, around top of the league. So that's kind of where we are now. But the 48% happy, so they're not over the mood about where we are at the moment. So I don't think my job's in jeopardy just yet. But I wouldn't like to be sacked, to be honest. But I'll shut up. We've got a big important game against league leaders today. We really need to get 3 points, and we've gone for this. My nose is always itchy. We've gone for this formation. We've dropped the normal attacking midfielder from who we played behind the 2 strikers. We've dropped him into midfield, and we've dropped Hassan back there to kind of play a 4-2 or a 4-1-3-2 even. Not 4-2. I don't know where I got that from. But in goal is Traore, Mansour, Sayad, Massad, and Marous is the back 4. Hassan is the holding midfielder. Kalam comes in. Fateh and Farok are the midfield. And up front, the Sheriff and Stanley, who I'm hoping can bang in goals today. I'm hoping. I don't know what's going to happen. We have beaten Al Hilal Remember we beat them earlier in the season 1-0. They're a very good club in Egypt. Obviously not having the best of season this season, currently third as Wadi Degla. I've only lost 2 this season, so it's going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting game. I think we are counter-attacking. Yes, we are. I didn't feel very confident to go and do anything other than counter-attack, to be honest. I just think we've got to play to our strengths. We haven't got the quality to go and attack them. We are at home. We haven't got the quality to attack them. We've got a couple of injuries. I didn't show you. Meant to show you. Sorbe's out. Some other players are out as well. And we still, even without injuries, we've still got the best squad in terms of quality or depth. So I'd take a point today. I would take a point. We are at home. But I'd definitely take a point. I think that would be a pretty good result for us, as Wadi Degla are kind of running away with it, as you can see. Very, very good team this season. We've not seen any highlight, so I'm going to be a little. I think I was aggressive at the beginning. I'm going to be a little bit more passionate. I'm going to be a little more calm. I'm passionate. We're going to be passionately and still say the same thing. We're all done for what happened last time. Come on, I have absolute faith in you. Stanley, I think, needs a little bit of a confidence boost, so I'm going to just say to him, I have faith in your ability, mate. It's not done anything. Hopefully, I was hoping it would, but it hasn't given him a confidence boost. So hopefully, I mean, I don't know. We've controlled the game in the wire, but we're going to concede a goal now. There you go, Dembele. Mahmoud Dembele, his 5th goal of the season from a corner. And I was just going to say we've controlled the game. We've had more shots, we've had more possession, but they've scored when they make it count. That's what you've got to do. And the goalkeeper, I don't know what he was doing there, has conceded quite a calamity goal. That's not good. That's not good. 66 minutes gone, 70 minutes gone, not a fucking sniff. We're going to have to come off that and just, I think, assertively just say, show some passion. Players are looking nervous, which I probably shouldn't be assertive with them for looking nervous, but I've done it anyway. Going to make some changes. I don't know who I'm going to make because we don't have many people to bring on and off. We are going to swap these two around. I'm going to do that and play Stanley's attacking midfield as a what's that called? Target man? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm saying. We are going to bring on Diaby. Is that right? I'm not saying it right again, am I? I'm not. I'm going to move him further forward, play behind the 2 strikers, and do that. Hopefully that can create something. They're the 2 changes I'm going to make now on the 71st minute. Hopefully I can get an instant reaction from that. Hopefully, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Have I pressed play? I have. 75 minutes gone. We're not getting an instant reaction from that, which is not what we wanted. We are going to lose 1-0. It's been a very, very boring game. Hopefully they don't score from that, and they've not. We've lost 1-0. It's been absolutely... It's been a snowfest, really. If we get a goal from this now, I'll be quite surprised. We're not going to. I didn't think we would. And they're going to pass it around until the ref blows the whistle, which should be in 5 seconds. So... that was very eventful. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Don't worry, it's not the end of the episode. Do not worry. We'll be back in a momento for the second leg in the Confederation Cup. And I'm just going to listen to the assistant manager with that, I think. Back in a second, guys. Correction. I may have just said we're going to play the second leg against Heartland. We haven't played the second leg. I forgot this is the first leg. For some reason, I've got a little bit confused. We haven't played the second leg. This is the first leg in the Confederation Cup, something, second round, first leg, there you go. The home leg. For some reason I thought we'd already played them, but we hadn't, so I was getting a little bit confused. So today's team is a mix and match, that's the word I'm looking for. You can see we've gone for a kind of a diamond formation, but yeah, it's kind of a diamond formation. Only one up front, and that's due to, as I mentioned earlier, an injury to Sorbe and players that had signed recently. I can't register for the Confederation Cup, so I can only play 1 striker up front. We only have 1 fit striker, sorry, and that is Stanley. He's going to lead the line today. Diaby is behind him. Al Massieri is a centre midfielder you hardly see play. Is coming in just as if to rotate, really. Fateh in the middle. Farak, Hassan, Marous, Masad, Gomar again rotating, giving Syed a rest, the youngster, and Ali and Traore in goal. We've gone backwards. That time we went from striker to goalkeeper. I liked it. It was different. I like to keep things different. You can see the bench is the bench, and I can't wait until summer and to be able to get some quality players. I'm going to cough. some quality depth and quality players in this club. It's really something we're missing. But it is Zamalek up against Heartland. It's just being rested. Rotation is needed. Shut up. We don't really care. I don't want to have a debate. I just want to get on with this football game. So we're not gonna not change that. Let's control it. Let's try and control this game passionately. I'm gonna be passionately, and I'm gonna say we're favourites. Go and give the fans something to cheer about. And just one player looks confident about that. So I'm pretty confident going to this match, as you can imagine. It's pretty sad that the only way, I think with 8 games left, still 6 points behind 4th place, because Al Hilal actually lost and they dropped for 4th from 3rd. We got a penalty anyway. Stanley's going to score this penalty, I do believe. But it's pretty sad that we have to rely on winning the Confederation Cup to get continental football next season. I'm a little bit sad about that. He's not scored it. I was too confident. I could be sacked. Who knows? I could be sacked. Minimum expectations for the Confederation Cup. You ready for this? Reach the final. Don't know if you could hear that, but I said reach the final. So that should be fun. It should be fun. Here we go. We're getting forward. Farok, the 33-year-old, with an absolute screamer. Good goal from him. Probably his last season here. Probably I'm going to release him. He's on about 5 or 6 grand a week. 33-year-old. I just don't think he's up to scratch. And that is what we need to rid of this club. All these players that are on high wages that just aren't worth it. And yeah, you're going to see changes in the club over the summer. I think I say it all the time, don't I? A big overhaul, squad overhaul. I'm scared to do squad overhaul, so I don't know why I'm saying it, but we might do it. Depending on sales, I mean, we've got to sell people, I suppose. Stanley just dribbled around people like they weren't there. This man Stanley's a player I want to keep. The South African, what a goal from him. Not really played much, not been that good recently, but this is a good run. He's kind of messed it up there, but luckily the defender didn't. Okay, it probably wasn't as good as it looked. If you watch it back on the 2D highlight, it looked a lot better. On that one, wasn't really Messi-esque, was it? Really, not really. Just more, I suppose, shit defenders who were pretty tired. That's all it was really. But you know, well, fair play to him. Fair play to him. Keep it up, lads. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. As we head to Nigeria in the next leg, in the second leg, so that should be easy. If we've got a two goal cushion, it'd be pretty easy to go to Nigeria and wrap it up and get to the next round. As got quite a couple of games coming up in quick succession in the league, so it's probably wise that I make a couple of changes. Ramadan can come on. Let's bring Masad off, Masad even, and that's basically it, isn't it? Because who else do I bring on? Who else do I bring on to play out of position? I don't really know. We'll just leave it like it is. Diaby has won it and finds Stanley. Got red shirts all around him, but he's trying to double through him. Diaby wins it back and has a strike there. Unfortunately, the keeper saves it. 16-year-old, that man. He is 16-year-old. I forget he's 16-year-old. He's going to be a superstar, real superstar. I don't know if I've shown you his stats before. I'm going to show you after the game again because he's just constantly improving. He is going to be a superstar. I can't believe we have him at 16-year-old. Clear it. We don't want to concede a goal. That's it. That's it. Just clear it down. Ref, blow the whistle. Come on, you got just blow. Oh, wait, let's score first, then blow the whistle. Okay, blow the whistle now. Don't worry about it. Just blow it. Just blow it, ref. It's fine. Cheers, ref. I don't know. Pretty comfortable game. I knew it was going to be pretty comfortable, to be honest. But here is Adama Diaby. He's going to be 17 in a couple of weeks' time. But look at him, 16-year-old. Mental has some areas to improve on, but I think some mental stats are very good. His decision making, his determination, his flair, his vision, even his teamwork for 17-year-old, 16 is really good. Physically really good. Technically has some great stats, some world class stats in the dark green. So what a player, what a future he has ahead of him. But that's a nice victory, guys. Well done. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it, guys. I hope you have. It's been a bit of a disappointing start, and then at the end, luckily we got a 2-0 win. and we hopefully should see us now through the next round of the Confederation Cup. So things are looking up continental football wise. League wise, I'm not so sure, but it's all part of the challenge. So I hope you have enjoyed this, guys. I hope to see you for the next episode. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you smash the like button. If you haven't already, subscribe, and I'll see you for the next one. Take care.